Okay, let me start the recording.
So let's continue.
Yeah. Let me share the screen, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you can see the screen, right? You're able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now, first of all, we will learn how to upload your CV on resume, right? And you need to ensure that you complete the 100% of your profile. So first of all, you need to register yourself. You know how to register. After registering, you need to create your profile on Naukri, right? So in Naukri, you have free profile also, you have paid profile also. So either you can go for the free service or you can opt for the paid service. Both are options are available. So it's suggestible that you go for the free one. Free work, free is also fine, because in free also you get a number of calls from multiple companies, right? But the main concern is how you create your profile and how you create your CV. These two are major important aspects which will depend whether your CV will get selected or not, right? So what I was trying to say is, when your CV gets selected, let's suppose when an applicant is applying, so it's not that you individually is applying, there are a number of people who are applying on this portal. So it's very important that your CV gets picked. And how it will get picked? It will only get picked when your CV is created as per the interviewer's requirement. You have to understand the requirement first. So when you are applying, go through at least 10 to 15 companies job post. There you can see what all job posts they have mentioned, what all skills they need. I will share, I have few samples of the skills which they need, right, on your email or on your WhatsApp, so that you can review it. And if you come across any query, you can walk up to me. So first of all, it's very important that you check the company's requirement. Based on the requirement, you create your CV. So when you go through 10-15 companies requirement, you come to know that what actually the company is required, and accordingly you create your CV. Once you create your CV, it's now it comes up to create your profile on the job portal. So it's suggestible that you don't need to create at a number of job portals. You simply go on Naukri or Indeed, or you create a profile in the LinkedIn, right? In these three places, when you create your profile, it's more than enough to get a relevant job in the SAP domain, right? So here, first of all, what you need to do is you need to log in with your user and password, then you enter into it, then you create your profile. So here on the first year, it's always suggestible that you upload your photo. So on this upload tab, you simply click and you can upload your professional photograph first of all, right? Then once you create, upload your photograph. So whenever you create your profile, make sure that you complete 100% of the profile. Okay. So you upload your photograph. Then here you need to enter your basic details, as in like what is your name. So enter your complete name. Let's suppose whatever is your name. So it's, if let's suppose if Rakesh Kumar, then it's complete Rakesh Kumar. So the complete name, the name which you have mentioned in the CV, you need to mention it over here. Okay. Then you don't have experience, so select 0. How many months you have experience? You don't have any month of experience, so 0. Or let's suppose this. Current salary, you're not withdrawing any salary, so you just simply leave it blank. So these fields which you can see, which are in red, so the red indicates that these are the mandatory fields which you need to select. Okay. So you ensure that you don't miss any of the red mandatory fields which are marked, because if you skip, then you won't be able to complete your 100% profile. So you mention your total experience you don't have, you seem just leave blank, and those who have experience can select the relevant experience as per their experience. Current salary, if you're withdrawing any salary, then you can select the amount, you can mention it, otherwise you can leave it blank. Current location, which locations you are living in. Let's suppose if you are living in India, and if you're living anywhere, let's suppose if you are living in Delhi or Mumbai or anywhere, you can mention the location, right? Okay, so you mention your mobile number. So ensure that you put the details on the mandatory fields, your phone number, then your email ID, and the notice period if you're working, then the days which you are serving notice period. If in your case, if you are a fresher, then you don't need to mention anything in the notice period. So you can join within 15 days or less than 15. You can simply select this and you can simply click on save. This will get saved. So once this gets saved, so here on the top, you can see this will reflect like this. So all the details which you have filled over here, it will reflect here, right? Your location, your experience, your amount, your phone number, email ID. Email ID, try to keep it as simple as you can. Okay. Here in this page, you can see it says add resume. So you simply need to click on add resume and it will take you to this page wherein you can simply upload your resume, right? You also have the option to create if you have not create, but it's also always suggestible that you upload in this format, which is mentioned over here. It is PDF format or document format. So you can see the formats which they are asking. You simply create your CV in this format and you simply upload it. Click on upload. Wherever it is saved in any of the folder, it will get uploaded once you click on upload. Okay. Now, so let's come back. Okay. So now after, see, we have done 3 steps over here, and now we just come down. Now it's very important that you enter all these details which are there in the left. So you can see it says quick links. It has resume. It has resume headline, then the key skills, then employment, education, IT skills, projects. So ensure that you cover all these points. Okay. Now you can click on any of these links and you can go land up to this page, or you can simply see here just next to it. These are the options over here. So for resume headline, see, it is resume headline over here. You have the option to edit, you can change, you can create, you can do it. So you simply click on this and you need to write the projects you are aware about, or you can simply write the summary of the topics which you know in SAP. So whatever you will be mentioning under the SAP summary on your CV, you can simply mention all those points in this, right? So here, if somebody is having experience, they can mention the experience over here. And if somebody is don't have any experience, so they can simply write the summary. Okay. You can write the simply summary of it. Okay. So if you haven't done any projects, so that's fine. And if you see, but obviously you haven't done any project because you are a fresher. So don't need to write anything over here that you have these many projects you have done. You simply write about the SAP summary over here and simply click on save. After that, you need to enter the key skills, as in SAP, what all skills do you have? What all skills do you know? As in, uh, GL, AP, AR, asset accounting, GST, TDS, FIMM integration, FISD, HANA, and all. right? You simply click on key skills, and when you click on key skills, you can see that these are the tabs which are already there in the bottom. You simply select from that, or you can write here. Let's suppose if you write SD, so you can see they say SD comes up here. You simply select from here, and you can simply save it. It will reflect on this page. So accordingly, you can select the skills which you have, and you can enter all the skills under this tab, right? You don't have any employment experience, so you simply leave that uh, option, right? Education, you can add the education, what all educations you have. You have done your 10th, then 12th, then graduation, post graduation. If you're pursuing PhD, you can mention over here under the education sector, education section. Next, you can move on to the IT skills. So as I already mentioned, so these are the points you can see. These are the points you can also take these points in your CV, and you can write based on the points which are mentioned over here. Later, you can write your IT skills, whatever IT skills which we have already discussed. You can write. You can simply click on this editable option. You just go there, and you can simply write the skills which you have under the IT skills sections. Project, as you haven't done any project, you simply leave it blank. So from these options which you can see from top to bottom, what are options which are available, you can select as per your experience. Okay, so you can see here the career profile, right? And at the last you can mention your personal details. Okay, so this is how you fill all these forms. And here, when you go, you just go to, so when you go, you can see this last 90 days, right? So what you need to do whenever you apply for a job, right? Let's suppose if you haven't got any response, let's suppose for 2 days or 3 days or 5 days, right? You simply go to any of these options, and you, okay, you have done the, okay, resume is already updated. Yeah, I have already told you where to upload the resume. You can either upload it here or you can upload it from here. Okay, let's suppose you have uploaded your resume today and you have 100% completed your CV today. Today is 5th. And let's suppose next 5 days you haven't got any call or any response from any of the interviewer. So what you can do is next in after again, let's suppose 5 days, you can simply go to the upload resume. You can simply delete your resume and you can upload, a fresh uh, CV under this section. Or you can simply make any of the change on any of this on any of these options which you have already did, so that your profile will get refreshed. It's very important to refresh your profile when you're not getting any call from any of the interviewer, because if you will keep refreshing your profile, so the interviewer will get this as a fresh, and they would contact you, right? Same you can do on Indeed as well, right? This is the in the same way you can create your profile. Let me show you Indeed. So Indeed also, if you go, you simply click on employees, right? Same way here also, you just create your profile and build your CV, upload your CV. Not required. Find jobs. So if you have not created your profile, you can simply create your profile over here. Let me just show you if any profile is already created. Okay, I think I have to create one, but it's I think it's already I've created one. So it's very easy to create a Indeed profile. You can simply just go to the Indeed, right? And you need to click on create profile, and you simply create your profile the way which you did in the Naukri, right? And in the same way, you can create a profile, but ensure that you do the same thing which you did on the Naukri profile, right? And in the same way, you can create your profile under the LinkedIn. Let me check here. Okay, so LinkedIn also it will reflect like this, and here you can simply create your profile, right? You add your photo over here, then you simply okay, so here you go and you simply go to profile, and here then you need to enter all the details. So it's suggestible that you create your profile in LinkedIn, you create your profile in Naukri, and you create your profile in Indeed, right? And you see that what response you get. Post that, we can see that like what kind of response you are getting from the interviewer. So what you can do, Srinivas, first of all, you create your CV, right? After creating your CV, you just we can just review it, how you have created your CV, and you create your profile in Naukri, in and LinkedIn and Indeed, and then we can see and we can discuss like what all changes is required, and accordingly we can uh, make the changes so that you get more visibility from the interviewer. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah. So first of all, you create your profile if you have not created on Indeed or LinkedIn, and if you have created your profile in Naukri. So I have shown you how and what all changes you need to make. So you do all the changes, right? Then we can discuss post you have created all the profiles, because creating this profile is not just it will create in 1 or 2 minutes, it will take time, right? So you just create it, right? And you can show it to me, and I will guide you if any changes or if any thing is required on that. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
So that was it. So we have today we have covered the CV part, the question and answer session, and the resume upload, how and where we can upload the resume. Okay. Let me also show you one more thing. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So I will be sharing you the ebooks. Okay.
Okay, sir.
SAP ebooks. So you can go through it. I will be sharing you the question and answer. I will be sharing you the CV, both sample and actual. So we will be having a discussion post creation, right? So
Yes, sir.
discussion on CV. So once you create your CV, you can share it with me and we can discuss it. Any change or updation or anything is required, I will guide you on that. Next, you need to create your profile. on Naukri, Indeed, and LinkedIn. Okay, you just create it and we can review it, right?
Yeah, okay.
Have I discussed about the ticketing tools?
Ticketing to just say it's a P1, P2, P3.
Yeah, so ticketing tools are basically in companies there are ticketing tools as in IMS is a ticketing tool which is incident management system. Then there are ServiceNow, right? And there is one more which is Jira. So these are basically the ticketing tools wherein the tickets are raised. Okay, these are the ticketing tools where the Jira tickets are sorry, the tickets are raised. I think in the last class we have already discussed about the P1, P2, P3, and P4 tickets, right?
Yes, sir.
So these are basically the ticketing tools where those tickets are logged, and from that you just need to pick up the tickets and you need to respond accordingly the criticality of the tickets, right? So these are the
Yes.
ticketing tools basically. So you just have the basic idea of the ticketing tools that would work. You don't have to go deep into the ticketing tools. Just have an overview that will work. Uh, are you aware of the ECC and S4HANA changes?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You are aware of it, right?
Yeah. But
So it's very
universal.
important. Are you aware of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. If you are aware of it, that's fine. If you're not aware of it, then we can discuss the ECC and S4HANA changes.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So do you have any questions so far?
Yeah,
Srinivas, do
no,
you have
sir.
any question?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. So in next session, what we're gonna discuss is first of all, I would suggest you create the profile on three of this job portal. First of all, and second, you create your CV, right? I'm sending you all these samples straight away so that you can create it. And in our next session, we will be discussing based on the CV which you have created and the profiles which you have created, right?
Okay. The next session will be tomorrow, sir.
Yes, tomorrow at the same time we will be having. In the meantime, I would suggest if you create your CV and if you need any help, you can let me know. Okay.
Can it be next weekend because I have some work, so I need
Okay.
to
No,
go another place.
no problem. No problem. So we can discuss it next week then. Okay. So let's
Yeah,
connect on
okay.
the next week, and we will. In the meantime, we will be having time, and you can create your CV and your profile, and then we can have
Yeah,
we can discuss on it, right?
yeah, okay,
But
sir.
but you don't post it. You just save it. Okay. Like you
Yeah,
create your
okay, sir.
profile, right? And don't upload your CV. You just create your CV. Once a profile is created, we will review it. And once everything is done, I would recommend when and how to upload it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
That
so
let's
send
end
me the
today's session. Yeah. You're saying something?
not that question and answers and CV. Can you send?
I'm sending everything right now on your
Yeah,
email
okay,
ID.
sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Problem. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do.